Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Live. We are live from the northeast of England on National Smile Day, bringing your smile to your face. Bringing a smile to your face tonight. We've got live price drops. We've got fun and games and one of the best experts in the business, Mr. Craig Laird. Will you please welcome your host for this evening's fun and frivolity, Mr. Ben Moseby. Yes. 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 Oh, thank you so much. It's nice to see you. Nice. How are you? Welcome to Friday Night Live. Not the usual start on the show, of course, but we've sort of rejigged it a little bit tonight just for the fact that we've got some things going on. Oh, yeah. In just over a week's time. Very exciting. You know that thing, eh? You know, audience, don't you? What's coming up in a week's time? Just over a week? Yes. Oh, yes. Not much more about that thing will I say, but what I will say is Friday Night Live tonight, we have got a jam-packed show for you. Loads of inspiration, loads of ideas, loads of fun and games, because again tonight we are going to be bringing you Facebook versus YouTube, YouTube versus Facebook for your opportunity to win prizes. Yes. We have got some vouchers up for grabs once again tonight. I won't tell you what the game is yet, but you're going to need to keep your eyes peeled a little bit later on and make sure you choose your side as well, because once you've chosen, you may never move. I mean, you can move on another show, but not tonight. You have to stay where you are. We've got your Friday Night Faves coming up as well. So if you sent in any projects recently, then if you see it later on in the show, you could be winning yourself bonus points. We've got price drops. We've got, as I say, fun and games, and all of the brilliant launches from this week are on the Shop the Show. So do have a look. What I will tell you as well, and I know you'll be very excited about this if you're tuning in for the first time today, for the rest of today and indeed right across the weekend, we have got for you triple points, everybody. Yes, triple points. Yeah. So whether you are a bronze member or you want to get up to silver, silver want to get up to gold, gold want to get up to platinum, make sure you shop. Could be for any of the deals that we've got on the show tonight, or indeed if you just need to stock up on things like your cardstock, your paper, your glues, whatever it might be, get on the website and know you're going to get triple points to potentially move you up a level ahead of that big event which is coming your way in just over a week's time. I'll say a few hellos to you guys in just a few moments' time, but let's say the most important hello to the man the other side of the studio tonight, bringing you the inspiration and the fun and frivolity. And it's the one and only audience. Please get wild for Mr. Craig Laird. Yes,
thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Yes, we're to go for this last live show of the week, of course, where we're going to delve in. We're going to be having a look at the pearl powders. We're going to have a look at the paper pleating. We'll also have a look at our split space dyes. These are just three of a few things that we're going to be looking at over the next couple of hours. And of course, as you say, we've got the game, me versus you.
Yeah. Are you feeling competitive tonight, or are you a bit like, whatever happens, happens?
I'm just, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. You got that sort of Friday feeling.
Yeah.
As much as I've had a really lovely week with you, it's felt like quite a long week, hasn't it?
We're looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we just need that little bit of space between us, don't we?
Yeah. Have you got any fun weekend plans, or are you just chillaxing?
A little bit of chillaxing. I might nip through to the Metro Centre tomorrow, just outside Newcastle, have a wee peruse. And then, of course, tomorrow, a little bit earlier than planned, we've got WWE Bad Blood.
Oh, yes.
Of course, that's going to be 11 p.m. here in the UK. So, yes, it's going to be Hell in the Cell. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Drew McIntyre? Or, of course, is it going to be CM Punk?
I find it quite strange. We'll move off from wrestling in a second, but being a Scotsman, I would have thought you'd be cheering on Drew McIntyre, but I feel like you're quite a Punk fan, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yeah, usually anyone else I would probably be cheering on Drew McIntyre, but yeah, when it comes to CM Punk all the way.
CM Punk. Right, everybody, let's say hello to a few of you. We've got Jan on the socials tonight, already in his PB Brewer Martin saying hi to all from GA. Taking a break from Hurricane Helene repairs to watch. Hey, listen, we hope you've all stayed safe during everything which has been going on over there. And yeah, do message in, let us know how you're getting on. Jennifer Thompson says, good evening. I can't wait to join the show and see what crafts are on the show. Thank you for the shows, learning so much and looking forward to making lots of Christmas cards. Hello to Hillary and hello to Holly Collie. I've sent a picture of Frank and Holly watching Crafters TV. We need to see that later on. Don't you dare say that word. No, 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 bad boy. No, no. Oh, good boy. Good. Need to flee him.
Need to get the leg going as well. That's
yeah. Hi to Crystal Hodges. Hi to Mary Pat in Montana. Trish Lestelle says, happy Friday. Isn't it happy? Brenda K. Tatchell joins us from Kentucky. Lynn Harvey says, hi, Ben Craig, the amazing CTV team and the wonderful social superstar Jan and everyone. I hope you're all well and enjoying your day. And Pat Demarest says, happy Friday to everyone from New Jersey. Jay Pressy is in. And hi, everyone, says Helen Stewart. So pleased I won the prize earlier. Yes, congratulations. I think only the third time in my 71 years I have won anything. Well, what a time to win and what a prize that was. You might win again tonight. Choose the right team. You could win yourself a voucher a little bit later on. Imagine winning two things in one day. That would be incredible. Sarah Thompson says, hello everyone, beautiful morning in Tennessee. And Julie says, I'm stuck on the A22. Bit of an accident there, but at least I have you to watch, she says. Listen, get in touch, say hello, let us know your weekend plans. And also, with it being World Smile Day today, feel free to let us know what you are smiling about. We would love to hear from you. Something you will smile about is the fact that it's triple points on everything, and we have got a brilliant deal first up for you. Our deal of the day is the Split Space Stamp and Dies collection. This is incredible value for money. A collection which is normally $9.99 each. You're getting for £19.20 if you're platinum, £25, $25.60 I should say if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member. Triple point on everything. So here's the brilliant thing. You're getting the smash down price, but you're getting more points than you would have got in the first place if you were paying the full price. And what is so brilliant about these is that you've got these dies which are going to cut you these beautiful designs, but you can choose how big the space is in between. So it allows you to maybe pop in a sentiment, pop in some embellishments, pop in a scene if you want. You can make these as big as you want to be. And of course, we give you the sentiments to go with them, these stamped sentiments, but you can mix and match these around and pop in whatever sentiments you wish. It's a really cool concept. You've got butterflies in here, of course, so you've got that stunning butterfly die with the kind of floral meadow interwoven into the design itself. Your stamps are best wishes and happy birthday. Then you've got, well, this is a twofer, isn't it? As we all know, if you've, don't laugh all this, if you've seen this before, you've got the heart, of course, but then if you turn this section the other way round, you've also got a bikini.
Or a bum.
It's a threefer, so get rid of that and then turn that upside down, and yes, you have some buttocks. Correct. I can't remember who it was, but if you are watching tonight, do let me know. Whoever it was that designed the beach card first up with this and put it on I'm a Crafter's companion page, we love that. But heart, bikini, or bottom, just for you and with love. Then you've got this one here, which is your star. Lots of love. Love this, the Dream Big, again, that's the kind of thing you could tie maybe with your Cosmic Collection, Boho Dreams, that kind of thing. You've got your beautiful detailed floral mood and the stars hanging there with happy birthday, not happy birthday, birthday wishes, and Dream Big. And then lastly in this set is your floral notes, beautiful floral split space dies. And then again, opportunity to colour, maybe do a little bit of paper piecing there as well if you wanted. Just a note, and congratulations, normally $9.99 each these, £19.20 for all 5 of your platinum, or $25.60, and you will get your triple points as well. Hi to Crystal, who says, Ben, you said good boy, my dog thought he was getting a treat. I'm sorry. Did you give your dog a treat? I apologise. Good boy.
You apologise.
Come on, that's worth it. Yes.
Same time next week.
Good afternoon, Terry Max. Yes, I haven't been able to join live since Wednesday. I'm delighted to have won the poem competition. We loved your poem the other day. It was brilliant. Robin McMorrin says, my weekend plans are finished. The Halloween cards, boxes, lollipop holders, and fill them up with goodies from my lovely friends at our craft class. And hello to Lois, who joins us in Ohio. Right, first demo on the way then. Don't forget your chance to win coming up with the first round of our game tonight. But let's have a look at these split space dies with Craig. What a brilliant price. I feel like we haven't long since launched these and we've smashed the price down tonight. Unbelievable.
I know, and do you know something? I think they've actually been launched a lot longer than we actually feel, Ben, because I'm exactly the same as you. I think it has been a wee while since they've launched, but it doesn't feel that long. But even then, still having that absolutely fantastic price.
Nicola's going to find out, so let's place our bets when we think these were launched then. What do you want to go first?
I'm going to say February this year.
Okay. I am going to say, I think it was around about end of April.
Okay.
Let us know in the comments if you have an idea.
We'll
leave it for a minute. You guys let us know as well. When do you think these were launched? So you're saying February, I'm saying April. What do you think in the comments? Let's have a look.
Rightio. So I've taken some watercolour card and I've cut it to 5x5 and I've just put some of my masking tape all the way around and I've brought in the contemporary florals. This one is one of the stencils that came with the Pearl powders. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to then tape that over the top so it's in place. I'm not going to use your repositionable spray. I usually only tend to use the adhesive spray when it is a glitter paste.
Yeah.
So I thought I was going to go with my duets, but I thought, do you know what? Let's go in with the gold series of the pigment ink pads, that one being the Golden Honey, because I'm using the Floral Note die set.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm going to mat and layer with some yellow cardstock and I'm going to accent it with some black. So I thought, I know, let's just go in with the finger daubers and of course with a hint of gold and see what it looks like.
Why not? You two are hysterical, Ben and Craig, says Charlotte Clark.
Oh.
Maybe one day we'll get our own little TV show. We'll go on tour and do a comedy show or something.
Funny thing is we don't even try, do we?
But not really.
No.
Hopefully you're laughing with us and not at us.
And not at us. Although I do say, and I say it quite often, you know what, whether you're laughing with us or at us, I don't really care as long as you're laughing.
That's right. Laughter's the best medicine, and a lot of you say you do tune in for the laughs and the fun, so that's all good. If we can make you smile, that's what it's about. Brenda's in saying, I'm smiling about getting my walk in this morning and getting to talk with the neighbours. And Ricky Lifford says, my craft room is exploding, but I still want. Love watching the two of you, but I still want.
So want.
Oh, you still want
everything.
Everything, I see. Love watching the two of you. Thank you, Ricky. Makes me laugh sometimes when I don't completely understand messages and I get producer Nicola in my ear explaining what was said. And the bikini card was Jen Shank. Thank you, Jen. You've just given us a little wave there. Yes, it was so good, that. It made me laugh when I saw that. S. Jackson says, I'm smiling because the weather here is gorgeous and I received my CC package with the Sunbeam and Moonbeam watercolour palettes. All good, everybody. All good.
Just going, obviously, what you're saying about that card there. Now, bear with me because you think I'm going to be trying be funny and cheeky here, and I'm not. I am actually being serious and legit. But is it not this week or this month for the lady? It's Check Your Boobies month.
It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That's it.
And I know that for a fact because we used to, when I was on the radio. Do you know I used to work in radio?
Oh, did you?
Yeah. We used to do a campaign. I don't know if you guys do this in the US, but it's become quite a bit of a big thing in the UK. I mean, not because I launched it on my radio station, but we had bra banks out and about. Mm-hmm. So we would put bra banks around like the local town where we broadcast to, and we would encourage ladies to donate their old bras.
All right.
And then at the end of the month, we'd collect up all of the old bras. All of the material from the old bras would be recycled.
Oh, wow.
And for every kilogram of weight, we received money, which we then gave to breast cancer charities.
That's brilliant.
Really good idea. We launched it, I think, about 7-8 years ago, and they still do it now, actually, at a few of the local stations. Yeah. But yeah, Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. So there you go. Let us know if you do anything similar in the US.
You would have thought so, wouldn't you?
But that, do you know what, as well, that's a lovely idea. You could make that little bikini card, couldn't you? Make multiples of those and then potentially sell them to raise money for breast cancer charities.
Absolutely, yeah. That was my thinking, obviously, why I said it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you absolutely could do anything like that. It's a nice way just to theme your cards and theme your projects and make them look a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's a good way of doing it.
I absolutely love that. Yeah, think about doing that potentially. Still not too late.
No, not at all.
Cheryl joins us from Bismarck, North Dakota. She says, I love watching the two of you. You are so funny. Well, thank you, Cheryl. We appreciate that. And Crystal Hodges says, yes, the dog got his treat. Lol. I see I'll have to keep my volume down. Don't worry, I won't say...
Beach.
Oh, Craig! No, it's good boy. That's what we can't say. So if you do a great demo, I'll just have to say, well done.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well done.
No, because I'll want to say it now, won't I, you see? Because I've said it. I'll just say, well done, Craig. Top lad.
It's not patronising at all.
You're so great. Good. I nearly said it.
Good. See, it's harder than you think. Harder than you think.
Thing is, if I keep telling him those two words, I'll have to end up giving him a treat as well.
Yeah, you will do. Yeah.
White chocolate.
Or just give me a scratch behind the ear. That'll work.
Scratch behind the ear.
Easily pleased I am.
That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to come with me with a bar of white chocolate, then yeah, go for it. Talking about that, last night when I went home, I stopped off at Asda. And ironically, honestly, I could say that this was a perfect link, and it's not. But the chocolate bar Aero, you know how they do bags of chocolate? Aeros.
Bags of arrows?
Aeros, yeah. They're like, some of them are like little buttons.
Oh, okay.
These are strawberry, and it's for breast cancer awareness.
Well, there you go,
So
see?
the packets are pink, and inside, it's Aero chocolates, but instead of it being milk chocolate and mint, like green colour, it's just strawberry tasting or strawberry flavoured chocolate.
Ah, right.
And they're pink, and it was really quite nice.
What, and they're giving money from that towards the charities?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So, yeah.
Let us know if you've made any cards already for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I think, as I say, it's a lovely idea. If you're already doing it, feel free to let us know. Hillary's just said, just bought the split space dies, even though my craft room looks like a bomb has hit it. It's a great price tonight.
It is, isn't it?
Honestly, for all of these. When did they launch, by the way, Nicola? So Craig said February, I said April. It was...
Wait, so it'll be like last month or something.
Yeah, you watch. Last week. 28th of May.
Oh.
And do we know who launched it?
So
I was here.
You were closest to it then.
I had a mixture. Debbie Robinson and Lily Fletcher. So there you go.
There you are. So yeah.
So Craig is the only one who can comfortably say that he wasn't there. Yeah.
Because I wasn't there, yeah. So you were closer, so you won that.
Oh, thank you.
You did indeed. But yeah, sometimes it's funny that how you feel as though that they launched a lot longer than they actually do. But within these ones here, you can be really, really creative with them. Because what you can do is, they're called split space because they've got that split space for you to pop your sentiment.
Yeah.
But it's up to you. You can dictate how far apart you want them to be.
Yeah.
So what I've done there is the watercolour card, 5x5, gone in with my stencil tape all the way round, and I used the golden honey and a little bit of the secret garden. That one being with the pearlescent pigment with the hint of gold. So if I take my guillotine, which is here, and because that's 5x5, let's take bright yellow texture. So this was from our brights of our previous textured 12x12 textured card.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that then at 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. Let's just sit that in there. That's fine, but what I'm actually going to do is, because that white layer is 5x5, let's give myself a very thin, I'm very into the very thin borders at the moment.
You are, aren't you?
As you can tell. So let's do that. I do want to, because I want to keep that 1/4 inch bigger, but I don't want to, of course, lose any of the yellow by making my black layer too thick. So when I say a very thin layer, I mean a very
Super
thin layer. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. Spot on. So if I then take, it does, Nicola, doesn't it?
She says it looks like a Mediterranean tile.
It does indeed.
Ah, to be in the med.
It's what, sorry?
I said, to be in the med.
To be there, I know. Although, it was, I do like this time of the year.
Yeah.
So...
I'd still like to be in the med.
Oh, yeah, you know, if someone said you fancy coming to the med with me, I wouldn't be saying no.
No.
I wouldn't be saying no. Nah, you're all right. I like the wind and the rain and all of that. So I'm going to position that there and then there. But we need to pop our little sentiment in. So let's go for, it's nice, it's bright, it's happy, it's smiley like the day is. So let's go congratulations.
Okay.
If we go congratulations, and then these little offcuts that I've cut here. So I'll be able to trim that even more. So roughly that sentiment, Ben, is about ½ an inch. So I'll cut it to about 3/4 of an inch, stamp it, and then we'll start to layer up.
Hi to Christine, who says, Craig, I am a white chocolate lover too. You have good taste.
Oh, I do it, and it tastes good as well. I've said it before, white chocolate and a can of full-fat Coca-Cola, and I'm anybody's.
There you go, audience. Hey, whoa! Is that a hint as well, by the way? So, anyone wants to send any white chocolate?
Sorry, can I kind of slightly retract that?
Yeah.
You know, if anyone gives me white chocolate, full-fat Coca-Cola, and Yankee candles,
I knew you were going to say that.
Anybody's.
Yeah. If anyone sends me £100, I'm anybody's. Yes, don't send money. Or, well, I mean, you can if you want. You've had candles before sent, haven't you?
I have indeed, yeah. I have. So, yes, sweet nothings is very hard to get in the UK, so just saying.
I've had lots of things sent, but two of my favourite things, I mean, obviously we get the candies and the sweets, but my wrench from Mechanicsburg is still in my bag, which I absolutely loved. And I got sent some sunflower seeds as well.
Did you?
Yeah, you should see my sunflowers. I planted them too late, but they're probably about 7 foot tall now.
Wow.
Yeah, and just sort of beginning to flower. Yeah, we get all sorts, don't we, sent to us? And for that, we appreciate you very much.
We never, you know, and although we're saying it, you know, we are like joking and laughing, we really, really do appreciate it when, even if it's just a handmade card or a little token gift, we really, really do absolutely appreciate it.
Just whilst Craig is trimming, we can say hi to Janice, who says, I'm smiling because I finally made it to the beginning of a Friday Night Live!
Yay!
Suzanne Dawn says, good afternoon, friends, Craig, Ben, and all of the CC family. Hello to you. And Charlotte says, I'm waiting on 2 packages from CC that are out for delivery. And congratulations, Hilary, who says, I'm smiling because I'm retired. Yes.
Yes. Yes, and they are.
I think I got another 22 years to go.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This card could be for you.
Yes, congrats, Hilary. Congrats.
Yes.
And thank you, Jane, for your joke. You said, Ben, you missed my joke a few days ago. What do a shark and a computer have in common? I don't know. What do a shark and a computer have in common? They both have a megabyte. Hey? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, Nicola wants me to do my Tracy joke. I've just given it away.
That was your best joke yet.
It was. The setup is, what do you call a lady who can't draw? Tracy. No laughter, because, yeah, I don't blame you.
You plonker.
Ah, dear, oh dear. Anyway.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ben, you plonker.
You just call me a plonker?
You plonker.
You
plonker. Right, let's start to layer these up. Now, that will still be a little bit touch wet if I was to put my fingers on it. So I'm just going to be careful as I start to then layer these up. So we've gone in with that very fine black matten layer. Remember, the watercolour card was 5 by 5. Very, very, very fine black matten layer. And then the yellow texture card was 7, no it wasn't, it was 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So let's layer that one up here. And it just gives the eye something else to look at in that backdrop. And my original plan, when I had my stencil tape around there, was just to block it off and do it all yellow. But then I thought, oh, wait a minute, we've got the stencils. I'm really trying and really enjoying using stencils more and more as of late.
Yeah.
Last week, when I was at Hobby Maker, I was so lucky to be on the same day as many will know Mark from Visible Image.
Oh, yes.
Who's just... words can't put into, or I can't put into words, just how incredibly talented Mark is.
He did some shows here back on, didn't he?
Yeah, him and Helen.
Yeah.
So, so he was on that day. So while I was setting up while he was live, I was able to watch while I was prepping. And obviously he does a lot of stamps, but a lot of stencils as well. And I just thought, you know something? The way he showed them, it's really, really easy, but by gosh, the effect that you can get is absolutely sensational. And I would urge anyone that's buying our stencils, because a lot of my ideas with stencils come off the back of watching Mark predominantly. So I would always say, as well as our YouTube, go on to Hobby Makers in the UK and just type Visible Image, and or even visit Mark's Facebook page, and of course just get all of his knowledge and inspiration, because he is absolutely, you know, if he was Triple H, I'd be bowing down to the crafty stencil king.
Bowing down to the crafty stencil king. I'm a milk and white chocolate lover, says Stephen Nicole, and Coke Zero person.
Oh,
what was that noise for?
For me, and this is just me because obviously so many people disagree with me, but like Coke Zero and Pepsi Max, I just think it tastes like Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi Max. But a lot of people will argue with me and say, oh my gosh, no, it tastes like full fat. And I'm like, no.
I think Pepsi Max tastes different to Pepsi, which tastes different to Diet Pepsi, which tastes different to Pepsi Max.
Yeah, I think there is only one full fat tasting drink, and that is either full fat Coke or full fat Pepsi. I think the other tastes like Diet. But as I say, you know, eeksy peeksy, horses for courses. You know, everyone's individual taste. And eeksy peeksy, yep.
I've never heard that before.
Many will argue, no, I've not made that up. I have not made that up.
Victoria says, sipping on a lovely cold Coca-Cola right now, and I'm tipping my hat to you, Craig.
Do you know what I bought last night?
What did you buy last night?
More tins of Coca-Cola. Do you know what I put in the freezer last night?
What?
A full ice tray of water.
A full ice tray of water?
A nice tray of water. So I filled that ice tray. So that means tonight when I go home and I'm sitting chilling, watching Gogglebox, and I can sit and watch that. And then tomorrow, once I get up and I need to quench that thirst, I was also gifted today some Lucozade.
Lucozade, yes.
So it's obviously it's Lucozade, but it's blue.
I feel like it seems to be all the rage here with you crazy kids at the minute, Lucozade, because
Well, it must be, because I've not been able to get it for weeks.
I bought one for Nicola yesterday. You can get it next door.
I didn't know that though until Nicola came in yesterday with a full trolley of it.
Does it just taste like normal Lucozade, or is it blueberry flavoured?
No, it's blueberry. Well, I wouldn't even say it's blueberry flavoured as such. Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, it's a Powerade blue flavour.
It tastes like Powerade, yeah, blue.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's like blue Gatorade to our American chums, I'm just being told. Do you not have Lucozade in the US then?
I think they do, don't they? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong.
But definitely Gatorade. Know that from the water boy. Gatorade, Gatorade.
Oh, I've not seen that in a long time.
Such a funny movie, isn't it?
So good, Adam Sandler. He's doing the second Happy Gilmore, isn't he?
I cannot wait for that movie.
Yeah. Says he's
funny.
eventually happy with the script because he said he would never ever do it because he was never happy with the script.
Oh, really?
Yeah, But remember seeing him in an interview with Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah.
Because we get that on one of our channels.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Sky Showcase.
Okay.
I think it's 24 hours after, or maybe 48 hours after.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get Jimmy Fallon because I would love when I'm going. Well, I'm saying when I go to New York next year. It's not booked yet, but if I manage to go for my birthday, I would love to go to see Jimmy Fallon, just next to the Rockefeller Center. I think that would be good. That would be cool. So yeah, he had an interview with him and said tried multiple times to write the script, but was never happy with it.
Literally.
And yeah, quite literally. And then now they are, so.
Those are two of my favourite movies of the 90s, Happy Gilmore and then Billy Madison I used to love as well. Have you seen
that's brilliant.
He has to go back through all the school grades, doesn't he?
Yeah. Do you know what? I might do that this weekend, just watch.
Well, go back through all the school grades?
Well, yeah. Watch Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah. One of my favourites is, oh man, what's it called? The one with...
Little Nicky, Big Daddy.
Well, Big Daddy, no, it's the one with... Oh, no. It's the one with Drew Barrymore where she...
Oh, 50 First Dates.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's a brilliant film, isn't it?
It's such a great film.
I do. I love that. It's really sad, though, but good film.
Yeah.
Sad in a... Not in a, like... Well, yeah, in a teary way, I suppose, at points.
Because it's got everything, that movie, hasn't it? It's got the fun stuff, it's got the stupid Adam Sandler stuff, but then it's what do you say? It's sad. It's like
Having
a love
to
story.
try and, not even remind her, but just get her brain going each day.
Yeah.
That he's not actually a stranger.
Yeah. Oh, that is such a
And
good
it's
movie.
funny talking about, and I've only seen clips. I follow the Drew Barrymore show on TikTok. We don't get her show here yet, anyway. And she was interviewing, I can't remember who it was, and they'd asked her. They said, "Would you do a sequel to 50 First Dates?" She was like, "Absolutely. If he writes a script for it, she would do a second one."
Brilliant.
Sorry, Ben, this die's not cutting out. Let me do it again.
I've got a few comments coming in. We'll get on to the first game in just a little while.
We will
Choose your side, Facebook or YouTube. All I will say is, I did well. Here's the thing: I suffered my first defeat last week, but it wasn't actually a loss within the game. It was a draw, wasn't it? But we then decided it by rock, paper, scissors, wasn't it? No, it was a draw. It was a draw, and then we decided it by. What did we do? No. We drew the game. It was a draw, but then we did rock, paper, scissors, didn't we? I'm sure we did.
I wish you guys could hear what I'm hearing in my ear just now.
We drew the game, and then we did rock, paper, scissors, or we did something to sort out the winners.
Who were you on with?
Debbie Fisher. I can't remember what the game. What was the game?
You know what she's like as well, very competitive.
Oh, name the colours, that was it. And it was definitely, yes, there you go. Jan's just said, yes, you did rock, paper, scissors. We drew. So I haven't actually officially been beaten in a game. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The pressure's off me now because I did lose last week. But what I was going to say was, there's always less people watching on Facebook. So if you think I might win today, then you feel free to hop on over before we play. Darlene says, I agree with you, Craig. They taste like diet and I'm not a fan. Robin says, no, cannot drink Coke Zero. It doesn't taste anything like normal Coke.
No, it doesn't.
However, Diet Coke or Pepsi Max for me. Michelle's up because she's got a car back.
Yay!
Yay! And Julie,
no, sorry, Ben, I'm interrupting you again.
I was just going to say, and Julie Palmer says, Ben, I think you and Craig should do Gogglebox.
Oh, we've talked about that.
Doing our own little version
just
of
setting
it.
the camera up in the corner.
Yeah.
And watching stuff.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Probably get vetoed again.
Like the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not much for soda, says Pat, unless I can have some type of alcohol in it. Yes, Pat, I'm loving that. And I'm also loving this card. There we go.
Sorry, I know it took a little bit longer, just I couldn't get that die to work. It was just because of our embossing folder. I think it's a little bit dead now, so I'm just going to bin that one. But yeah, so just layering up your cardstock with your ink. I just used a finger dauber. Both of them were your Golden Honey and then the Secret Garden, which were the gold series of the pigment ink pads, and then done Drop Shadow with the congratulations right across the middle to finish it off.
Absolutely brilliant. Hello, Barbara R, who's joined us. Dawn Valley said, Adam Sandler grew up in the town next over from me in New Hampshire. And yes, Jan, that's right. We didn't play rock, paper, scissors. We pulled the cracker, didn't we? And Debbie won the cracker. That's what happened. The fixed cracker, says Jan. Yes, it was fixed, wasn't it? She fixed it. It was a fix. It was a fix. I did get the sweets out of it, actually. There was a set.
I hope you gave Debbie some.
No, she gave them to me. She didn't want them. So
no, she's like that. Good. No, she doesn't eat a lot of sweets.
If you want the full collection of the Split Space Stamp and Dies 5-piece collection, it's a brilliant price tonight. This is the full set. It's normally $49.95 or $64.75. Tonight, £19.20 if you're platinum, $25.60, and you'll get triple points. So you've got a huge saving. And of course, you're picking up tons of points to go towards your Club Inspire account as well. If you're new with us, don't forget to join up Club Inspire. You'll get that price in the purple box. You will also get 250 bonus points for signing up to Club Inspire, plus triple points on your purchase. It's a really cool idea. As Craig's shown you can have a lot of fun with this. And you've got loads of different designs for all sorts of different occasions. Love the star, absolutely love this heart as well. As we said, could be a heart, could be a bikini, as Jen showed us just a little while back with her fantastic bikini beach card. And of course, you've got butterflies in there as well. They all come with a couple of stamp sentiments for you too. £19.20 is your platinum price, or $25.60. Fantastic card, Craig, says Robin. You never seem to fail at dazzling us all with your amazing makes. Well, he may dazzle us with his amazing makes, but will he be dazzling us with his spot the difference skills as we get ready for tonight's game? Where's he gone? Craig, where are you? You're not in your box.
I'm looking for a pen.
Ah, hang on, let me see if I can help you find it. Oh, hang on.
No whiteboard marker.
Hang on, here you go.
Thank you. Ta.
So, it is time for tonight's game. Feel free to pop your comments in the box on the socials, wherever you're playing. Play along, keep track of your score. All right, Craig?
All good.
And basically, whoever gets the most points right at the end of the game will win for their team. So I'm playing, as always, for Team Facebook. Craig, what team are you?
I'm Team YouTube.
YouTube. I believe we're going to see a selection of pictures, and we just have to... and then we'll see the second picture, and then we will have 10 seconds to look at it, and then it will be pulled away, and we have to spot the difference. Is it one difference per pair? We will find out, apparently. So play along at home. Whatever team you are on now, you have to stay on, and at the end, if it's a draw tonight, we'll do rock, paper, scissors. Right. Are you ready, Craig?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is the first image. Oh, never. A set of vultures. We'll just leave it a second. Yeah. Are you happy, Craig?
I'm happy.
Okay. And then we're going to have a look at the next picture. 10 seconds to look at this next image.
So what we're writing?
We're writing what the difference is.
Oh.
I think... I don't know how to describe that. Pop your answers on the socials. I'll just give you a little bit of time to write your answers down. Janice has got it right. Hillary's got it right. Quite a few of you, I think, getting it right. Are they going to be... I laugh if I've got this wrong, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
Are they all sort of fairly... Have you guys seen them all in the gallery? Oh, you haven't seen all of them. But Sam, who's put these together, has given Nicola a rating of easy or hard. This one is rated very easy. So what have you got as the difference?
Vulture in a tux.
Yeah, there's an extra vulture in a suit, which I think is...
Yeah,
there he is! The vulture.
So it's not actually an extra one.
Oh, is it the same?
No, it's still 8 of them.
Okay.
I was counting the vultures, I was counting the rocks and everything.
Counting the rocks?
Well, you just never know.
Well, you never.
You never know.
Never know. Well done if you got that right. What is this one rated as? Oh, very easy again. Okay, so the next picture is... Why are they all animals? Oh, is it like an animal day or something? I feel like this is going to be more difficult. I mean, how many lemurs are there in the first? 1, 2,
I see about
4,
6 heads.
Can you? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, 6. That really does hurt my eyes as well.
Oh, I just want to cuddle them.
They're really cute. Have you ever fed lemurs at the zoo?
No.
I have. They're like grapes. And they'll take them, if you hold them up, they'll like take them from you. Yeah, little lemur feeding days. I think it's grapes. I think so. Okay, this one's rated easy again, so hopefully everyone will get this right in the comments. Here it comes. Oh dear. That is brilliant. Can they not just be this easy for the rest of the rest of the round? Like we can score lots of
excuse
points.
my spelling on Lima.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've spelt it right either, but is it Lima? Lima.
Oh, I put Leema.
Lee. Oh, okay. I put Lima. Sam hasn't spelled. He's just put animals. So I think we get loads of people getting this right, aren't we? What's
Can you
your
imagine
answer?
you get it wrong?
Yeah.
Lima holding a mini.
Lima holding a mini.
Yes. We've written that word for word, just different spelling of Lima.
I think it is. Well, actually, I don't know.
I think you were right, Ben.
Lemur. Oh,
my
Lemur. We're all wrong. Well done. Hopefully everyone's got 2 out of 2 so far on the socials. I think they're probably going to get a little bit harder. This next one is just easy, apparently. So here we go. Oh, so from very easy to easy. Oh, hello. What do you call a hippo who likes rap music? A hip-hopopotamus. Hip-hopopotamus. It's a good joke, that though. What's that in front of the hippo on the left-hand side?
Is that like a leaf or something?
Oh, is it a leaf? Okay. I think, are you happy?
Yeah.
Happy at home? All right, here we go. Yeah.
Oh.
That one was a bit harder to see.
It was, wasn't it?
Take it off the screen. Loads of people hopefully getting this right at... Oh, Anne from the Twin Cities not having a great time. She's not wearing glasses.
Kind of ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yes, it is kind of ironic for the answer to that last one. A lot of people getting it right. Well done to Michelle, well done to Hillary. Jules has got it as well. Janice has got it. Chica's got it. Should we reveal? I got a hippo with sunglasses.
Oh, I put hippo with glasses.
Yeah, nice. Nice. 3-3 after 3. Yeah. Round
4.
4. Oh, what
Oh.
are they? Like, they're not chinchillas. They're big chinchillas, I think. Are they big?
Just
like
keep
dingoes?
expecting to hear David Attenborough's voice. Here in the
We are spotting the difference with Ben and Craig.
Is this an easy one again? Easy, okay. What's that behind his head? Or her head? Oh, is it just a tuft of hair?
It's like a little gremlin, Spike.
Are we good? Everyone happy at home?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay.
Ah!
Ah. If you're one of those people at home who always goes, the games are too difficult, then surely tonight is your night. So far, you've got some points, right? I know there's sometimes people who go, oh, I didn't score any. Tonight, you've got to have got at least a couple of these so far. So it's a good night to score some points.
I wish as well you could hear, because that could turn into a good catchphrase. Our next is just gone, pull the image.
Rhonda's got it right. Well done, Rhonda. Well done to Fred World. You've got it right. Doreen's got it right. Wendy. Everyone's getting it pretty much. I've got Craig hiding behind one animal, whichever one it is.
I've got Scotty Hottie or Hottie Scotty, whichever way you do it, behind.
If anyone actually knows what their animals were, feel free to pop in the comments.
I know,
'cause
yeah.
We're not quite sure. There he is. Hello. Hello. After four. Oh, they're called fennec foxes, says Janice Watson.
Oh.
This next one, I'm being told, is hard. Oh, never. Okay, you know, I might come up close then as well. Okay, fire it in. Oh, is he going to like remove a blade of grass or something? Are they owls?
Yeah.
What sort of owls are they? Oh, that's a wood pigeon. Oh, I don't know if I am. Okay, are you happy, Craig?
Happy as I'll ever be.
Same. Okay.
It's hard.
That is really hard. Have you put the same image up again by mistake?
Oh, no, I've not even got it.
Well, as my Latin teacher used to say, a guess is better than a blank. There is a difference, is there? Shh, Demi,
Shush,
you
Jamie.
can't be saying shh.
Don't
We
say
can hear you
anything.
talking.
Just shh.
You were gonna. He said, "Is this something to do with
I
anything you
know.
were gonna say?" So shh, shh, shh. Deselect us if you're gonna say
Exactly.
the answer. Has anyone got it on the socials? I wonder. What should I put? That's the only thing I can think, but it's wrong.
You've written something way longer than I have.
The only so mine is it's wrong, but I kind of think the second owl in had like thicker eyebrows, whiter eyebrows on the second picture. Someone's got it right apparently. What have
I've
you
just
got?
put some of the grass has been removed.
Let's have a look.
Oh, well done.
What's the difference?
Shut up.
Wearing a monocle is the difference.
There is absolutely no way I would have got that.
Oh my, that's impossible.
Jake, would you
come and
have
have a
got
look.
this?
Spot the difference. So this is the first.
So that's the
This
original.
is the first picture, right? Look at the difference coming up here.
Oh.
That's ridiculous. Oh, who?
Blends in with the colour of the eye.
I know it blends in. That is who got that right on this? Tina, and Anne from the Twin Cities has also. Can we get a round of applause for Anne and Tina?
well
there?
done,
That's
Anne, yeah.
tremendous.
I'm telling you, Sam better be thankful that I'm not in next week.
Well, on that note, that's the end of the first round. It is 4-4, and it is about that time where we need to have a bit of a break. Quite a few of you, apparently, I'm being told, saw that monocle. So hats off to you guys. Let us know in the comments, where are you? Are you 5 out of 5? Are you 4 from 5? Let us know how well you've done. And when we come back, more great deals for you. We've got price drops coming up. The second round of the game, more demos with Craig, and of course, a little bit later on, your Friday night faves too. Will your project feature? We'll find out in just a bit. But right now, get yourself to the checkout. Get those triple points as well. We'll see you back here in 4.
Get in early on the morning to work, set up all my cameras, all my TV monitors, make sure the lights are on, check off some things before the show. After the last show, we'll need to make sure everything's switched off, ready for the next day. Then I get to go home, just watch some TV, watch some movies or something when I'm making some food, and then go to sleep. The best part of my day is probably going live for the first time, like the first show of the day. I enjoy it, it's just fun. Get to warm up into the day. It's when everyone's saying good morning, everyone's chatting on the live chats, so yeah. I'd say night owl, but I'm also up quite early, so a bit of both. Shower at night time. Coffee, but I like iced coffees more than hot. Savoury breakfast. Masterclass. Definitely my headphones, helps with the bus rides. I like noodles, but it has to be done properly in a pan, whacking an egg, spring onions, all the trimmings. Mad by J Park. I check the bus timetable so I can get home.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make tea.
Well done to everybody who took part in the game. See, loads of you got all of those right. Samantha getting 4 out of 5, Janice 4 out of 5, Michelle 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5, Fred World, How did you get a half? I want to know. Sarah, 4 out of 5. Patty Shadwick, 4 out of 5. And well done, Kathy Myers, who got them all. Carletta Morris got them all. Kelly Jones got them all. Lynn Harvey got them all. Second round of the game coming up in the second half of the show. Very quickly, we're going to do the price drops tonight. Squeeze all these in before 6. So 6 deals, 6 minutes. What about some aqua pens? This is the nature set that we've got for you, and you know all about these right now. Of course, our water-soluble watercolour markers with the fine nib, ultra-fine nib one end, and those beautiful brush markers the other end. Opportunity for you to try out some watercolouring at an unbelievable price in the nature collection. You are going to get all of the colours you're seeing on the back here. So you've got some reds and oranges and browns. You've got some greens and blues, purples, all included in there. Normally £18.39, it's your platinum price tonight, or £26.39. Everything as well, even the price dropped items, you will get triple points. So the first of 6, let's drop that price. We ain't messing about tonight because we've got to get through as much as we can. Boom shakalaka.
Nice.
£9.19 is your platinum price. Half price less your discount. It's $13.19 if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member, but only during this show. So grab the deals whilst you can. Next up, the rocker blocks. I've got those too. So these again, just a great opportunity for you to try out tonight. And can I just tell you, are we dropping it from this price? Right, you got the 2 large rocker blocks here, that heel to toe action, so giving you the opportunity to, if you struggle with stamping, get a perfect image each and every time. All the details on the back for you there. If you're using our stamping platforms already and you love those, give these a try too. They've definitely got your place within your crafty armoury. Normally $7.99 or $11.19. You're going to get your triple points. I cannot believe we are going lower than the price here, but that's what we've got to do. Drop it like it's hot. Boom. That's the lowest price I think I've ever seen the rocker blocks at. £3.99 or $5.59 if you're a platinum member. Triple points as well. So listen, don't hang about, only during this show. And last but by no means least, apologies for speeding through these. We've literally got 3.5 minutes to get them all done. Next up is your Sentiment die cut topper pad. The opportunity for you to make some really cool projects with this pad, which has got all of your die cut toppers in, ready simply just to pop on top of each other with a bit of glue, decoupage away to complete some brilliant cards. So simple to do. I even created a couple of cards with this set myself, and you've got all sorts in here, as you can see, from the cameras through to the parties, through to the loves and the hellos. It's a really fantastic pad to go for. 18 sheets, 220 GSM, $13.59 or $15.96. If you're a newbie to craft, you want to get this. It is card making made easy, but what is the price going to be? Here we go. Boom. £6.79. That is incredible. $7.98. Triple points as well. I think 3 fantastic deals, but 3 more to come with Craig. Can he squeeze them in 2.5 minutes?
We've got 12 by 12, this one being the Ditzy Floral Paper Pad. 36 sheets with that light shimmer and glimmer to it. 12 by 12, 250 GSM. Now it's all that ditzy floral, but what you'll find is a lovely subtler pattern all the way throughout the back here. $21.99 or $24.95. You would be, of course, $17.59 or $19.96 with the triple points, but not today. That's going to come down to $10.99 or $12.47. That is half price for the 36 sheets. Ditzy Floral 250 GSM at $8.79 or $9.99 platinum. Only for today, only for the show, but you've got your triple points as well.
Wow.
Grab that one. Then what about...
Whoa!
Sequins. We've got our sequins, which were from originally the Honeysuckle collection, as we always say. Take away the title. Beautiful, beautiful sequins with that yellow tone and the AB look. You would be $4.99 or $6.99. Not today. No, no. Your price is going to come down. $2.49, $3.49, half price, $1.99, $2.79 for this show only, with a platinum price with your triple points as well. Another one, have a look. We've got our wooden double frame from Creative, $12.99, $18.89. That would have been your price, but for this show only, $6.49, $9.44. That one's been a half price, with your platinum price of $5.19 or $7.55 for this show. And I'm going to tell you right now, there is only 25 of those wooden frameworks. Also, don't forget, you'll still get your triple points. These are all for the show only.
Absolutely. You need to make sure you grab those deals within the next hour. Carol D says, I'm so excited for birthday. It's like a second Christmas. And Jennifer Thompson says, can I just say thank you, Crafter's Companion, for your live shows, as they are the best thing to watch on a Friday night and so entertaining. Thank you, Jennifer. Email the bosses. Tell them how entertaining they are. Carol D says, I'm finishing up my Halloween projects this weekend and moving on to Thanksgiving. I'm determined to get Christmas before December this year. And Robin says, I have 15 rocker blocks. Do I need more? Maybe. I mean, at that sort of price, you can share your love of the rocker blocks and buy some for other crafty people, maybe. And hi, Karen Cronin. He says, hello, everyone, from the west of France. What are you doing in the west of France, pray do tell? It's lovely to have you with us. Lovely to have you all with us as we get ready for the second half of an amazing show that you guys all love. It's Friday Night Live. Hello, everybody, and a very warm welcome back to Friday Night Live! Yes! Thank you so much, everyone, if you've been with us for the past hour. Hopefully you've enjoyed all of the fun, all of the entertainment and education and demonstration. This second hour, we've got loads lined up for you. The second part of our Spot the Difference game. Get ready to tally up your scores there, but it's currently 4 for Facebook, 4 for YouTube. Whoever wins out of me and Craig, if you're on that team, you'll be winning vouchers to spend with us. And still to come tonight, of course, we have got your Friday Night Faves. So if you sent any pictures recently of projects that you have been working on, make sure you keep watching, keep your eyes peeled, because if you're watching and your project features, 50 bonus points will be coming your way for your Club Inspire account. There's loads of reasons to stay with us, so keep commenting away. If you've just joined us, lovely to have you with us. It is National, or World, I should say, Smile Day today. So let us know what you're smiling about. Maybe you're looking forward to something this weekend. One thing that will definitely make you smile is the fact that we are giving you, across this weekend, triple points on everything. So it's on, yes! I like that, audience. Yeah. So, anything you see on the show that you want to purchase, grab it, triple points. The prices that we are bringing you on some of the launches that we brought back, we're going to look at the pearl powders in just a second. Same prices when we launched them, but you didn't have triple points. So if you have waited this time, well done. Pick up the deals tonight and get those triple points. But it's right across the weekend, right across the website. We've got outlet sales going on there. So pick up those deals, get your triple points. Great opportunity to stock up on things like your cardstock, things like your glues, all of those craft room essentials, and a nice way to maybe potentially bump yourself up a level within Club Inspire, ready for birthday, which you know is on the way. Not just me, of course, over the course of the next 58 minutes or so. The Hottie Scotty is here. Great first hour, Craig, and we're pumped for this second hour, aren't we?
We really, really are. We're going to kickstart by having a look at the pearl powders. Now, of course, with what you see when Ben shows you, yes, you've got stamps, you've got stencils and that, I would urge you to go back to the other day there when we featured them, because within this show, yes, we're going to use them, but we're going to bring in my favourite stamp, of course, from the Vintage Rose. So a little bit different, but using what you've already got within your stash.
Absolutely. Let me quickly go through and show you everything that you're going to be getting within your showstopper. Basically, the showstopper that you had here with the pearl powders, it's just basically buy it all in one click, and you're saving yourself some money, basically. But you get all of the colours of pearl powder. Craig will be, of course, working with these in the next demo. And you know what, the first thing I thought, and I've said it the last few times we've had these on, I thought the pots are a bit small. You're going to be going through these quite quickly, but actually when you see Craig using these, you will know that you just have to use a small amount to achieve that beautiful pearl look. So in your first pot here, you're going to get your mystical mystical moments. You're not going to get a mystical Karen there. You're going to get a mystical mystical moment. You've got your metallic melodies in there too. So all of those metallic colours, like your gold. You've got your blush in there as well, and your copper. We've got some more intense colours in the rich and intense, so beautiful purples and blues. That orange in there is absolutely gorgeous. And then you've got your shimmering garden as well. So it's actually 16 colours of the pearl powder. Once again, if you're new to these, Craig's going to show you how to lay these down, how to get the very best out of them. And if you've already picked them up, a great opportunity for you just to be able to refresh the old memory. Now, also within your collection, you are going to get your watermark ink pad. Very, very important bit of kit, as you will see in just a few moments' time. Now, when we did launch this, a lot of people were going for the showstopper and then adding extras of those into their basket. Whilst each and every one of the pots has got its own little dispenser built into the lid, that powder dispenser does come with the showstopper, and it's going to be a handy bit of kit for you to use, as is your fan brush as well. And once again, you'll see Craig using that over the course of his demo and how that works with those powders. And then alongside that, we're also going to give you 50 sheets of your matte black cardstock. That is 5x7. And it's included within the bundle. Now, on top of that, within the showstopper, you get all of your sort of workable elements like embossing folders, stamps, and stencils. These, as I say, are included in the showstopper. If you just want to pick and choose, say, for example, you just want certain colours of the pearl powders, you can buy those. And then if you think, well, I'll just go for the embossing folders, these are also available as individual bundles. So in the embossing folders, you've got your pumpkins and leaves ready for Halloween and fall. You've then got your super spooky spider's web. You are going to get, every time, very, very fancy balloons, or, I mean, seriously, you could actually. You could, but they're supposed to be that way. Your ornaments and baubles ready for Christmas. And then lastly, as far as the embossing folders are concerned, you've got your elegant florals. Now, alongside that, we're going to give you a whole host of stencils. Once again, if you want to pick and choose, then you can choose the colours of your pearl powders and think, well, actually, I'm just going to use them with stencils. This is another bundle available on its own. So you've got these beautiful, magnificent mandalas, 3 of those gorgeous designs. You're also going to get your sort of standard patterns, bold patterns, those are called. Also in the bundle, you've got your stencils for the different seasons. That one's called the Seasonal Trio. So snowflakes, you've got your autumnal foliage, and then the spooky spider webs. And then lastly is the contemporary florals with all of those different floral designs. As I say, all of that included in your showstopper. And last but by no means least, we're going to give you stamps as well. And once again, this set of stamps is also available as an individual bundle. And in this set, we bring you the Mendy florals. We bring you these stunning traditional blooms. You've also got the beautiful butterflies, 3 really, really beautiful stamps right there. The pearl powders are just going to work their magic on. And then you've got the set of seasonal elements with the skull, the pumpkin, and all of those other elements as well, including like the poinsettia, the leaves for the autumn time, and of course the bauble or ornament in there too. Here's the brilliant thing. We've held the price from launch, so the showstopper is still the same price that you could have picked it up for the other day. £112, $144, so that's your free shipping, of course, taken care of. But you've got triple points on this as well, which we did not have, which is absolutely incredible value for money in the fact that you are going to get, well, 336 points if you're here in the UK. It's 432 if you are shopping in the US. So take advantage, a real great way to bump yourself up a level or 2. We'll go over to Craig in just a mo. A few quick hellos, those of you who've just joined us. Hi to Stephen Nicole, who says, hooray for the triple points. Hooray indeed. Rose says, my pearl-powered, I love that, pearl-powered showstopper arrived this afternoon. That's my weekend sorted. And Jeanette says, I'm smiling because my granddaughter is coming tomorrow and I've not seen her in a week. Rose says, I'm smiling because Craig is about to give me inspiration to use my pearl powders this weekend. And Cindy says, hi, Craig and Ben. I just wanted to say, since it's National Smile Day, that the smiley face was invented by Harvey Ball here in Worcester, Massachusetts. I thought Forrest Gump invented the smiley face. No? I feel good, says Barbara R. I've got my house to myself right now. My youngest daughter and her family are out. Oh, bliss and quiet. Well, listen, let's get over to Craig. And for those of you who want the inspiration, here it comes. Rebecca, yours is 10 stops away. So by the time Craig's done his demo, hopefully it'll be with you. What are you going to show us?
Right, Gio, let's, so we're going to do 2 things. First one, let's use the stencil. So I've gone in with the magnificent mandala. And I've gone in with a piece of card, white card, 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I'm going to centralise that the best I can, and then I'm going to turn it upside down and put it onto my cutting mat. Now I don't want to tape it down because we're going to emboss it, so I don't want the indentation of the tape to be left within the card. So line that up. We're using the embossing mat, so we've taken out the magnetic shim. Remember, you don't have the magnetic shim and the embossing mat at the same time. There is not a technique out there where you have them both. Too much pressure. So as we take that one out, what we're going to do is we're just going to lift and then release, and then you're going to be left with, so I'm just going to remind myself the way that it goes. So you're going to be left with that detail. How cool is that? That embossed detail. So you've got quite a bit of depth on that, considering it is a thinner stencil. So I'm going to do the best. Now at home, you wouldn't remove it. I was removing it just to show you the depth that you can get. And so all that I'm going to do is just kind of feel my way in, so it lightly slots into place.
Yep.
And then I am going to come along with my tape, and it's just masking tape or stencil tape, and then I'm just going to make sure that it is still in place. I'm going to mask the outer edge because I don't actually want any of the watermark ink pad or the powder to go on that outer edge. So we're taping that down and then just making sure, yep, we're still in place. Work our way. You can do it with our low-tack tape, but you know, when it comes to things like this, I do prefer to use like a masking tape or I go between masking tape and stencil tape. It is actually specifically stencil tape, but you could absolutely from the DIY store.
A huge amount of difference?
No, not really. No, okay. Nope, not really. They're both a really low tack. Masking tape really is more for your DIY because you're masking off the edges, you're masking off the sides. Your stencil tape, predominantly within the craft industry, you're using it to mask off your stencils.
Yeah.
So we're going to go in with our watermark ink pad, and I'm not having to press through like I had to do the other day because, of course, the detail is already embossed through the actual stencil. So all that I'm needing to do is just skim, and then of course the card that's been pushed through the stencil will then of course be covered within the watermark ink pad. And I like to think, or not like to think, I know that the powders show off really, really well within the black card, but they work so well on your white card as well.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to use it when it comes to lighter card. And by doing it this way, when you've got the emboss, now I can really press in, Ben, and get into all the nooks and crannies. But what I'm doing is, because I'm just skimming, it's like there's little tips, little points that it's not quite catching unless I really, really press down. And that's the sort of look that I'm wanting to go for. So if I peel these ones off, now your stencil tape, you can use a good number of times before you have to discard it. So I always like to have my hinge at the top.
Okay.
And then we can remove that. Alternatively, if you didn't use the masking tape, it would look quite nice having gone round the edge with the watermark and then go over with the powders, and then it's just pulling and drawing it all in together. So let's go in with the metallics and use this one being the Golden Gift.
Can I just ask, because Vicky asked this question about 10 minutes ago, and whilst you're doing it. So she says, I got my pearl powders and I can't wait to play. She says, can I play today with the pearl powder and then set it with hairspray tomorrow, or do I have to set it at the same time that I play with the pearl powders?
You can set it whenever you like.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you like. You just need to keep in mind that if you do waft across it with your hand or that, then it will smudge and smear until you set it.
So pop it away somewhere safe. So you get your hairspray.
Like if you've done it, if you made it and then sat it on a bookshelf, you can then of course leave it there for as long as you want. And then once you've then decided to actually set it, just set it when you want. Okay. So yeah, the only thing is the fact of it's not set. So if you do run your hand over it or the cat walks over it or something like that,
Can you imagine?
Then you'll be left with the imprint.
Yeah.
So within the other demo that I'm going to do with the black card, I'll use the actual, the sieve. But with these, because you've got that little sprinkler system, it just means
that you can tap it all out, and then we're just going to work our way with the fan brush, which is in that set, and then we're going to get the most beautiful, the most detailed mandala that's raised because we've embossed it. And then also what's happened is that the watermark has only been picked up on the embossed area, and then therefore what we can then also do, any excess you can decant back in, because this top part does come off.
Okay.
So if you're not a big fan of the sprinkler, then don't worry, just take that out. I would, if you don't use the sprinkler, when I say take it out, don't discard it, Ben, keep it. Because if you put that lid back on, then there's more of a chance of you dropping it, spilling it, and losing it all. So even if you don't use the little sprinkler, then just use it as an additional lid. So then what I can then do is take all that excess off, and then I'm just going to take some of the excess off my brush here, just at the side, and then I'm just going to go along. Let's take some of that off as well, and then I'm just going to then start to essentially kind of like buff all that excess off. So I've got a little mark there with my finger. It's picked up the powder. But then onto, I mean, look at that. So isn't that fab? So if I then pick up, it's taken that shine.
Oh,
Isn't that fab?
so good.
Absolutely fab. So all you need to do then is come along with something like a little sentiment if you want, or go around and add some gems or pearls if you want. Would look quite nice as well.
Yeah.
So that's it on white card. Let's go in with some black card. I'm going to use the aqua and the blue ice, which are both from the Mystical Moments. So if I then just take the excess off my brush, and then I'm going to go back in with my watermark, and then I'm just going to go in circular motions. I want to coat my cardstock. So we're just going to then make sure that's nicely coated. So we're just going to work our way over, and you'll see the change in tone of the black when we've coated it. So I'm going to then just go down. So I'm really pressing down to get a good coverage, and then I'm just going to then work that in, just get rid of my fingerprints.
Yeah.
And then we can leave that set for a few moments, and then while we are letting that sit, what we're then going to do is we're going to take our powder. So the pearl shimmer, or the pearl powder, which is the aqua shimmer, and then we've got the pearl powder, which is the blue ice. So if you use the sprinkler that's inside, the sprinkler, the holes are quite large. So what you can get is you can get largest droplets. So if you start to then go and buff off with the fan, you can get like stronger little circles before it kind of powders out.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas with the sieve, that just gives you that nice, smooth sprinkling. And it's really good as well if you are going to use a couple of colours together.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to give that a light waft. What I'm going to do, leave it another moment or two, and then I'll talk you through the hairspray again.
Yes.
So what I'm doing is if I just stand back ever so slightly, and then you just want to give it a light spray. So that's it. That's all that you need. As I have been saying the last week or so, please do not use expensive hairspray.
No.
The cheapest of cheap. You probably recognise the brand. The only being is that's the one that I have in my bag for my hair. I didn't bring the cheap hairspray. I think it was like £1.29 or something.
Yeah, and as we discovered, we don't want ones with oils and stuff. 'Cause
No.
we had some chat about that, didn't we, the other day?
We did. We discovered that the other day. Sorry, I've got a right itchy leg. We discovered that. Why are you apologising, Jamie? It doesn't matter. I've got an itchy leg. You're going to see me scratch. Yes, we discovered the other day, certainly for you guys stateside, you've got hairsprays with like coconut oil and stuff like that in it. You don't want anything with an oil or anything that's inside, just that pure adhesive of that hairspray. So the cheapest, the better. The reason being, you'll see me demo as well, just the other day there, spritzed onto our cardstock, let it dry, and then if you just leave it as it is and you wipe your hand over it, you wipe all of that pearl powder off, whereas if you spritz spritz with a little bit of hairspray, it sets it. There is talk out there, some people say you can spritz it with water. I've tried it a few times. I personally am a fan because it's water-based, so I find that if I spritz with water, it can get a little bit mottled, so I just like to use the hairspray.
Okay.
But again, I can't reiterate enough, Ben, please don't go out there wasting your money on expensive hairspray.
Yeah.
When I say it's the cheapest hairspray, I mean, if you can get it for under £1 or $1, go for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect, bonus. So let's go in, and because I'm going to use the sieve, I'm just going to take the actual lid off, and I'm just going to pop a little bit in here just now, and then I'm just going to then sprinkle that. Now we've got a little bit just on the side, so what I'm going to do is just tap, just to then kind of have that fall into, it's like in the night sky, isn't it?
It looks like the British Isles.
It does actually, doesn't it? See the way that it just goes down?
Yeah, looks exactly like the British Isles.
Like the British Isles.
Couldn't do that again if you tried.
No, I couldn't. I could not. So we've gone in with that one. This time, let's go in with the aqua. I've done the same as the other day, Ben. I've got some of that hairspray stuck in my throat.
Oh, never.
So let's go in. Will we go? Actually, I tell you what. Let's go with a little bit of. Let's go in with the magical mist.
Just whilst you're mixing, because there are questions coming, which is great. Karen says, would embossing with stencils work only if you had the Gemini MIDI?
Embossing
So
with
I think you're
stencils.
asking, so the embossing that you did with the
Yeah.
electronic machine, could you do it with the MIDI?
No, you can't.
No.
No. So embossing stencils, you have to be using a die cutting machine that has an embossing mat.
Yeah.
You need, because it's it's for embossing your dies.
Yeah.
But with the technique that you've seen me just use there, it has to be any die cutting machine as long as it has an embossing mat with it.
Okay.
So you can emboss stencils with the MIDI or even the Mini if you've got small stencils.
And Hillary's just asking, can you use any brush? She says, I have some pearl powders, but my brush order hasn't come yet. I mean, if you had a spare makeup brush, could you use that potentially?
The softer the better.
Right.
So don't use something like a paintbrush as in a DIY paintbrush, because they're really quite hard.
Right.
You could use any ones like that we've got.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're really soft. The reason they're even softer,
Yeah.
bristles are even softer, but you've got that fan motion, so that as you're just sweeping it
Dispenses it
across,
better, yeah.
it's dispensing it out in that way. This way, it would still work because you're just going in that same direction back and forth, but this is helping you to sweep and carve around. So there's a reason. The thing is with Leanne, with product development, with Crafter's Companion, and I can honestly say this, there's always reason, Ben, why
Yeah.
we bring something out with a said collection. We could have come along and just said, you could reuse the paintbrush. However, the best one, you'll have seen it from other brands with their form of powders. 9 times out of 10, they always come out with a form of a fan brush as well. That's because it's one of the best ones to use with the pearl powder, the way that you get that sweeping action. So I'm going to pop that lid back on. That should be more than enough. And then I'm just going to then...
Here we go. Oh, look at the mix of colour.
Go back and forwards. So what we can then do is just go in, pick up any of that additional powder, and then we're just going to go in. So let's go and add. Let's just work our way round. And then again, let's take that excess off here.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do my Bob Ross at the side here and take that off. What I'm going to do, just before I go any further, Ben, let me
You can see it. Look at
that.
Woo!
And that's the 2 colours, that one being your blue, ice blue, and the pearl shimmer. So let me take this off here. I've still got a little bit of the watermark ink pad, so let's completely take that off. Now, if you want to leave that as it is, Ben, give it a little spray with the hairspray, and then you can come along and die cut it, emboss it, mats and layers if you want to. But we're going to do the technique that I absolutely love as well, and that's the reverse technique. Now, you could be doing it with your stamps within the set, which I done the other day, but what we're going to do is we're going to come along and use my favourite stamp. Now, what I'll do as well, actually, in this corner, If I go, look at that, see how it comes away?
Oh, yeah.
Because I've not set it with hairspray.
Right.
So that's what will happen. So that's what will happen until you set it. It's not even as if, Ben, that pop it away for 3 days and then you're going to be absolutely fine. That will happen no matter what unless you set it.
Quite easily done as well, like
Oh,
you just
yeah.
showed. Like if you just brush it, it's going to come off.
Well,
so,
look.
yeah.
So I've just gone over like that with my
Yeah.
knuckle. And then there you go. That's just it, pulled the powder off. So let's go in now with my stamp. So I'm going to be careful not to move it. So if I go into there, and then I'm going to take my stamping platform. We're going to pick up. Now, you can kind of see where we're going with this.
Yeah.
So let's take our watermark ink pad again. So your watermark ink pad is going to be your best friend. This is the thing that you need for predominantly a lot of your technique.
Just a question with that as well from Rose. You know, you use that in conjunction with your stencil. Would you need to wash the stencil straight after using your watermark pad with it, or are you not really?
Not straight after.
Okay.
No, it's not like a glitter paste. There's
right.
mine at the side. So that will stay on there until I go and wash it off.
Gotcha.
So don't worry. It's like an oily feel
Right.
that's on it, so you don't need to worry. What you could do, stick it onto cardstock, take an old blending brushes in from your circle or rectangle tool.
Yeah.
Don't use the actual blending brush for these and the watermark, these ones. I wouldn't use these for your watermark, but take a spare blending brush on your cardstock and blend all that excess in. You might get a little bit of a lighter tone, but still blend all that in and use the powders on top so
Great.
you're not wasting it. But no, don't worry, it's not like glitter paste. You don't have to do it straight away. You can then do it tonight. If you've got to sleep and forget, don't worry, that'll wash off the next day or beyond. So we're then going to come along and then let's take our stamp. What I would do is I would recommend, Ben, even although I'm using the magnetic stamping platform, try and do this in a oneer because the powder is going to stick to the stamp.
Okay.
So if I reapply, you may get some of that powder getting stuck back into what you've just taken off.
Yeah.
You know, give it a shot if you do. Don't worry, don't panic, or, you know, it can still look nice and effective. But if we just work our way around, you can see I'm taking my extra time just to make sure I've pressed all the way around, making sure I've got a nice impression left. And then look at that. That is as if we've heat embossed on top of that.
Yeah, it is.
And we haven't. So if we then lift that one up that you can see here, and then you can come along, you can then do your mats and layers if you want to. You can do that. Do you know what you can even start to do as well, Ben? Because we've not set it, if you want to start to pull and blend powders in that little bit more, you can do. What about, have I got any water here? I think I might just have a little dab. So if you want to pull away the powders,
Yeah.
or maybe start to blend them out slightly. I know you're not being able to see quite clearly just yet what I'm doing, but if you go in, you can see the leaf. If you start to then pull that powder and blend that powder, you can then start to blend. But of course, key thing that you want to do is let's take our hairspray once you're happy with it.
And this is key, isn't it? Because a few people say, well, can I like heat set these? You're not heat setting them, you're spraying them set, aren't you?
Yes, not heat setting it.
And just a couple of questions. Because Mistress Dowd is saying that she hairspray makes her short of breath. Can we set these with water as well then?
So, going back on what I had said just before, Ben, some people out there in the industry, they will say either hairspray or with water.
Right.
So, absolutely, yes, you can do. Leanne even recommended that you could do it with a light spritz of water. It's one of those things. I tried it a few times. I started off crafting, as many you know, with paper craft collections, Kanban, Hunky Dory, etc., etc. My next or first step out of paper crafting with collections was like things like pearl powders and that. So all that time back, it was always hairspray I used because that's what I watched tutorial-wise, that's what I was told when following, and then therefore I've continued to use that. I have, of course, for the purpose of demonstrating, I've tried it with water. For me personally, I don't use it because if I spritz that with water, Ben, because that's water-based, there's a good chance that I'll start to mottle that background because it's working with the water. Whereas your hairspray, it's got adhesive in it, so it's clinging to the adhesive straight away. The powder's not got time to move. So saying that, yes, if you have trouble, if you can't work with hairspray, then yeah, give it a light spritz with water. I would say a very light spritz. The more water you spritz, there's a chance that the powder can start to pool down in the water within the cardstock. So just give it a light spritz. Alternatively, what you can do is, if you've got, I don't know if you'd be able to use it if you can't use hairspray, but like your spray and shine, like a shine varnish, you could absolutely use. The only thing with that is they're more expensive, whereas varnish, your hairspray, is really, really cheap.
Cool.
So I know that was a long-winded answer there, but yes, you can use water. Don't be surprised if it kind of acts with the powder, though.
Yeah. Excellent stuff. There's so many lovely comments, questions as well. Stephanie, I'll ask yours at the end of this demo. Where was the other question I wanted to ask you? Oh yeah, Charlotte's just saying, like, if you get any of the pearl powder on your mat, say for example, could you then spritz your glass mat and use the leftover pearl powder that way?
Oh, nice. Good idea.
Yeah,
you can do that.
Cool.
Can I just show you one other thing here, Ben?
Yeah.
If I take my water spritz, and then what I'm going to do, because if there's no powder on your card, where is it?
Oh yeah.
Where is it? It's got to be on the stamp.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is give that a light spritz with the water, and then let's come along. I know I'm not using my magnetic disc, but let's just stamp that out. And then, oh, typical, it's still got black on it. Isn't that typical?
Never mind.
There we go. But then we'll have a look, and then you'll maybe see, we'll maybe get a light glisten. Anyway, it's not going to be as strong, but what you're going to happen is the powders that's been pulled away from that backdrop is then going to then be transferred onto the cardstock. So give it a shot and see.
Super duper. Few comments and then a general question for Craig. Craig, thank you for showing us embossing with Stencil, says Jean F. I've never tried it. Well, there we go. Hopefully now you've got the confidence to go ahead and give that a go.
Debbie Robinson is a big fan of doing it.
Oh, okay. I'm sure Debbie will get a play with these at some point next time she is up. Pamela says, I'm smiling because at pension age, I've been told I can have a job based on experience, not my age. Yes, we want to hear that. Samantha says, I'm smiling about my grandkids. They keep me smiling. 26 great-grandkids, sorry, I should say, Samantha Cheney. Wow.
Easy, peeps.
That's enough to keep you busy and smiling, isn't it, that?
26 grandkids.
Great-grandkids.
Great-grandkids.
Yeah.
Really busy.
Yeah. So how many grandkids on top of your great-grandkids? Gina says, I can't wait to try this with my CC stencils. I have a small mandala CC set. Pat says, watching Craig work his magic with the pearl powders is putting a smile on my face. Thank you for the inspiration, as always. This is the sort of general question from Stephanie Theodos, Craig, who says, Craig, do you ever batch make cards? And if you do, have you got any tips for making multiples? Is there any ways, I suppose Stephanie's wondering, to kind of batch make quickly? Do you use like a certain type of product if you're batch making? What would your tips on that be?
I used to batch make when I used to sell my cards before I joined Crafters and moved down here. Section by section, so a guillotine. Before, obviously, I joined here, I had another branded guillotine, and I'm going to say I had Tonic's guillotine still up in my loft. I do still, honestly, hand on heart, swear by art guillotine. I'm not just saying that because I work for the company, but I would do it in sections. So let's say your layer was 6 by 6, cut all of them at 6 by 6, do all the 6 by 6. Then say that you needed to stamp something. Get your stamping platform ready, get your ink ready, and then just get in a conveyor belt and then just stamp all of them in a one. Put one on, stamp it, remove it, put one on, stamp it. It might get a little bit, not methodical, it might get a little bit...
I know what you mean.
you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. It'll come to me. Keep talking.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Bit,
so
monotonous.
Monotonous. That's it. That's exactly what it is. But for me, that is the best way. What I would also sometimes do, Ben, is, let's say you had to do 100. What I would sometimes do is I would do 25. So I would cut all the layers. Then I would do the stamping. Then I would do the embellishments. Then I would do the sentiment. 25 times. And then it's a bit like driving the way I do it for Hobby Maker, is instead of setting my sat-nav in my car to my house, I set it to Witherby Station. Mentally, when you look at your sat-nav and it says you've only got 2 hours to go instead of 3 hours 45 minutes, it's a little bit easier to cope with.
Okay.
So yeah, let's say 100, I would do them in blocks of, say, 25. Do all the mats and layers first, do all the etc., etc.
Crafting tips and sat-nav tips for you as well here on the show tonight. Craig,
Trust
that's
me,
beautiful.
try it.
Eh?
Try it when you're
No,
on
I
a long
might do,
run in
actually.
the car, yeah.
Next time I go back to Devon on that 363-mile trip, I'll set it to like Exeter, which is sort of 30 miles away.
I do it from, Hobby Maker in Redditch, I do it to Witherby service stations, which is, from here, it's about less than an hour away. Once I get there, I stop for a cup of tea, and then I set this place address. And then when I get here, I'm only 20 minutes away.
I love it. Beautiful, Craig, says Carol. I just like it is, but with a really sparkly embossing for the rose. Wow, cool technique, says Jane Adams. Some years ago, says Rhonda, I entered a card making exchange and contest. I won a red ribbon. I used hairspray on the white chalk powder to set it. There you go. Liz R says, hi, crafty friends, Ben, Craig, and everyone. And Samantha Cheney says, Craig, I have 2 sons, 6 grandchildren, and 27 great-grands.
Wow.
There we go. Nicola's trying to do the maths on that now in my ear. On that note, we've got about 20 minutes left on the show. Still to come tonight. Don't forget, if you've sent in any pictures, any projects you've been working on, then we could feature your picture on the Friday Night Faves. But before that, we have the small matter of our game tonight to sort out. It's currently 4-4. Are you Facebook? Are you YouTube? Are you going to win some vouchers tonight? Let's find out as we play the second round of Spot the Difference. Welcome back, everybody. We are back in our little boxes, as you can see. I, of course, am playing for Team Facebook. Craigie Biggie is playing for Team YouTube. And it's a simple game of Spot the Difference. If you missed the first round, you can still play along. Pop your answers in on the socials. Keep tab of how many you scored. I know we've got loads of people who got 5 out of 5 in the first round. We got 4 each, didn't we, in the first round?
Yeah,
it was
quite
hard,
good.
the last one.
That last one was hard. No, I didn't get the last. Or did we do 5? Did we?
We did 5. We got 4 each.
Got you. Right.
And it was the last one with the owl with the monocle.
Yeah. The oracle.
Huh?
The oracle.
Oracle. So it's 4 apiece. If we draw at the end, we'll have a round of rock, paper, scissors to find out the
Or a
winning side.
wrestling match, whatever.
Oh, we could do a wrestling match if you want. I was just going to say the ladder's just to my side here.
Let's
so
do it.
We can have a ladder match.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are we allowed to do that? I don't know if we're allowed to do what you've just said.
Would having a wrestling match not make people smile?
That wasn't the suggestion. I think we best stick to what we know because we'll get in trouble otherwise.
Oh, I know a lot about wrestling.
We don't need to get in trouble. Anyway, it might not come to that. It's 4 apiece. You're going to see a picture, study it. That picture will go. A second picture will come up. You have to spot the difference. Fairly straightforward. Are you ready, Craig?
I am indeed. I might purposely lose just so that we can have a wrestling match.
We need to draw to have the wrestling match,
Also
remember?
do.
Yeah. I ain't wrestling you. I don't fight my friends.
I'm not your friend.
Oh, that dagger to the heart. Right,
Of course you are.
let's go.
Oh, look, there's me. There's you.
Yeah,
There's Jake.
Jake. Yeah, spot the difference
There's
between this
Big Pop.
and this. Big Pop's on the end there with his arms. Is he? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Is he doing the middle finger?
Big monkey on the end is swearing.
And is the middle one picking his nose?
It looks like he is. Middle one's picking his nose. That's outrageous.
Shocking.
Is this an easy one or a hard one? Do we need to
This should be a TV14.
It should be a TV14. Okay. Right. Oh, it's gone. Time for the next picture. Yes, let's do it. Oh, come on. That is I just need to get a bit closer to appreciate that. Oh my goodness me.
So wish what I say was actually on the left-hand side monkey.
Hopefully straightforward, everybody. Write your answers wherever you're watching. And
Do you ever think something and then you end up writing it? I was just thinking that'll probably be an email come through, and I've just gone EMA and I thought, oh, why am I writing? EMA?
Oh, because you're writing down email. There's a sentence I thought I would never write to show you on Crafters TV. I'm assuming loads of people have got this right? Right. Are you ready? My answer,
Ben's face and the monkeys, please.
I am a chimp.
I know it's technically a chimp. Picking your nose.
Hey! 5 apiece with 4 to play. Ah, frogs. What sort of frogs are those? Have we got any frog experts?
I'm not a fan of frogs.
You're not a fan of frogs?
No.
I like them, but I don't like it because they move quite quickly, don't they? I don't like
Yeah.
animals that move quickly or scurry. When I say that, I mean cheetahs are fine, but like small animals that move quickly.
I get you.
Is this a hard, easy, medium? Oh, it's easy. Okay. Well, I mean, there's hopefully not too much to
Not much to look at.
look at there, is there? Reminds me of the Bud. Why, sir?
Why, sir?
Next. Okay, here we go. Spot the difference. Oh, come on. As I said earlier on, it's a great game tonight. If you're normally like, oh, I don't get any right, you should be scoring some big points tonight. At least you should be. I mean, really, we should all be on at least 6 now, shouldn't we? Some people were on more than that who got 5 out of 5 in the first round. That's impressive, mind you, if you managed to get that first round. Well, yeah, we never found out how. Was it Fred World who got a half? What was the half for? I genuinely need to know, please. Have you got an answer? I've got frog with glasses and a moustache.
Well, I've just put frog with glasses.
Yeah. There he is.
Funny. It reminds me of a character, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Groucho Marx.
Who's that?
You know, from the Marx Brothers.
The what brothers?
It's Groucho. Was it Groucho? Chico and...
What,
he's got a Groucho disguise.
are the musicians or something?
Huh?
Are the musicians?
No, they were like a bit like Abbott and Costello and
no,
Laurel and
that's
Hardy.
not what I'm thinking of.
Don't know. What I can say though, it's easier to spot glasses on a frog than it is a monocle on an owl.
Yes, yeah.
We are ready with the next photo. Is it 7 apiece? Yes. Oh, you are
Gosh.
joking. Is this going to be hard? Oh, it says mid. Oh, look at them all at the watering hole.
Wait, you can just see an alligator just jumping out in a minute.
No. Yeah, I mean, that is a real picture, isn't it? It's not. Oh, some of them look a bit. Yeah, like that one there. Oh, you can't see what I'm pointing at. The giraffe that's like furthest forward, that's like drinking the water, doesn't. Sorry, the zebra looks a bit not real. And like, yeah, the giraffe looks like it might have been photoshopped in, but no matter. As long as the next picture isn't like one zebra removed or something. Oh no. Okay. I didn't actually really look at that.
I didn't either,
No.
to be fair.
Oh, I think I've got
I
that.
think I've got it.
I think.
I'm not sure if something's been added or if something's been removed to see what I think's been added.
I don't know what the thing is though. What? I don't know how to describe it.
No, I know.
It's a. Oh, I'm running out of space here. An essay. Is everyone getting this right at home, do we know? Oh, loads of people. I think I've got it right. I'm quite confident with this. Yeah. Do you want to go first?
So I put animal in the background, but I'm not sure if the animal's been added or if the zebra's been removed.
Okay, I think we're sort of. I've put there's an extra animal.
Yeah.
Is it a springbok? Question mark. Top right behind the zebra.
That's what. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like. Oh, what? That is brilliant. Let's have a.
How did we both think it was exactly the same and not seen the scar?
And I need to come over to Craig's TV. You meant this, right?
That,
Yeah, exactly the same. I never even looked at that. I saw that straight away. I was like, well, that wasn't there. That is brilliant.
Wow.
That is so funny. I never looked at the giraffe.
Neither did I.
Our eyes were drawn straight to the... Did anyone not get that apart from us?
So that animal to the bottom and the right-hand side of the giraffe's scarf. That's what me and Ben were looking at.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
That is brilliant. The fact that both of us done it.
So we've got 7 each. Is this the last one? Oh, there's still 2 more. Well, no, so it's... Oh,
No.
oh come on.
look.
This is what I'm talking
Oh, look at the
about.
lab, the brown
Look
lab on the left.
Puppies.
Tongue.
They are super cute.
Look at the set. Is that a beagle on the end?
I think cat's a beagle, yeah. Beagle, pug.
Look at the pug.
What's the one in the middle? I'm not quite sure. Labrador this end, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then like a little little Jack
Brown
Russell.
Labrador.
Don't know what that is in the middle. Is it a boxer or bulldog?
British bulldog.
Anyway. Dog wearing a tie. No, it wouldn't. Animal added in the background. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Okay.
Oh.
Well, after being really sure on the last one, I'm not actually sure that I've got this. You good?
Yep.
I've got the. I think it's a Jack Russell. His ears are up in the second pick, and I think they were down in the first.
Oh, well, I've put that dog next to the lab has changed.
Wow. There
So
you
it's
go.
just the ears.
Yeah, the ears were down in the first one, weren't they?
I actually thought,
Yeah, it's fine. That's a point each. Is this the last one? So me and Craig are level. How are you guys doing at home? Make sure you get ready to pop your answers in. Sorry, not your answers. The amount that you got at the end of the game. If Craig and I draw here, then we will be going to rock paper scissors. Is this a tough one? Mid hard. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, get out of town. Get out of town. Jeepers creepers. I mean, what do you even look at here?
that's the thing, I know.
But I know you look at the zebras, but what are we even looking for? Well, I don't even know what to look at, so
No.
should we get the picture gone? Okay. Here we go. Ah,
Have you got it?
yeah.
Oh, so have I.
Pull the image. I've just seen the time. I'm not sure we're going to have time for rock, paper, scissors. I mean, if it is a draw, which I'm assuming it is going to be, can we not just have like 3 from one side and 3 from the other? Huh? That'll make it easier, wouldn't it? Producer Nicola's gone, yeah. So if we draw here...
We're going to draw.
Okay, what have you got?
Zebra wearing a hat.
Zebra with a hat. Well played, everybody.
Well
Round of applause.
done.
I'll tell you what, it's National Smile Day, so let's make people smile. Well done to YouTube, well done to Facebook. We'll pick 3 winners if we can, Jan, from YouTube, 3 from Facebook, and we will divvy out those vouchers. Thanks, everybody. Let us know if you managed to get them all. We'd love to know in the comments. Get to the checkouts as well. Triple points for you. When we come back, we'll announce the winners of this, and also, to wrap up the show, we'll be looking at your Friday night faves as well. It's all coming up in the final 10 minutes.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
My day-to-day life is pretty busy in work. Literally, I get in the door, I check my polls, I then check what I've got to demo, I then get everything ready, and it's just busy, busy, busy from there. I have a meeting with the producer, the director, we get then sorted for the shows, talk to the presenter, and it depends what side I'm on. I mean, sometimes I'm doing the presenting side, sometimes I'm doing the demonstration side, and I love both. It's actually who I get to work with. Yeah, I can't say no more than that other than anybody that works here. We are a big family. We're so super friendly. I love Ben. I love it when we work together. And I don't mean that I don't love anyone else. It's the fact that Ben is the presenter and then I'm demonstrating and we just have this great rapport. Same with Craig, same with Deb, same with the whole team. So yeah, the best part of the day is just getting to work with the best people in the industry. Oh, and in the morning. Oh, none. I only drink water. Oh, well, I'm cutting out sugar, so it's got to be savoury. Masterclass. Oh, I can't leave the house without my lipstick. Oh, I love a baked potato. I relax, so I literally drive home normally and then I relax.
Welcome back, everybody, into the final 5 minutes of the show. Massive thank you to everyone for watching tonight. Have you had a great time? Have you had a great time, audience? I'm sure you have. Yes. Just to say, next week got some brilliant shows, and as we lead up to that very special event, next week we're doing a lot of Craft Your Stash shows. So very educational shows, hour-long shows where we are hopefully going to, help you out across things like, for example, on Monday, stamping. So all of the kind of techniques and ideas and things which you might need to be refreshed on, or if you're new, don't know about, we will be covering over the course of those shows throughout next week, and then the following week, of course, you know what happens. Well done to our 10 out of 10ers. Just had a few names through of people who got 10 out of 10. Lovely Lynn Harvey, nice. Tina Costin, 10 out of 10, boom. Stephanie Theodos, 10 out of 10, whoop whoop. And well done to our winners. So seeing as it was a draw between me and Craig, we thought we'd have 3 winners from YouTube, 3 winners from Facebook. So by mentioning your name, you need to message us, ctvprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we'll sort out a voucher for you. So our YouTube winners are Kathy Green, Mechanicsburg, Jean F and Pamela Dashwood. And our Facebook winners, Kim Rice, Karen Hughes, and Deborah Spencer. Well done to all of you. So Kathy Green, Jean F, Pamela Dashwood, Kim Rice, Karen Hughes and Deborah Spencer. Well done. Message us, ctvprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we'll sort out your vouchers for you. And talking of winning stuff, it's come to that final point of the show where we have a look at some of the things that you have been creating on Friday Night Faves. If we see your project, you're going to win yourself 50 bonus points, and you'll need to contact us also. So let's have a look at the first one tonight. Anna Atkinson.
Oh, beautiful.
That is a cracker.
That really is, quite literally a cracker.
How gorgeous is that?
That is nice. I love the autumn colours. How nice to show you how you can use, of course, the autumn collections with the crackers.
Yeah. Well, it's for a Thanksgiving meal with friends. Because as we touched on and we chatted about a lot, crackers not just for Christmas. It's being used more and more now, aren't you,
That's
for
it,
Halloween?
Yeah. Although they're obviously predominantly for Christmas, yeah, you can absolutely. The other night they made one for a new baby, a baby boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love those colours with that cracker.
Well done, Anna Atkinson. 50 bonus points coming to you. Crystal Hodges, love what you've done with the pumpkins here. That's brilliant.
That's so smart. That's using the pumpkin dye that I used within the Craftalog on Wednesday.
Oh, is it the one you cut the aperture with?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
It's those ones, yeah. Love
Shows
that
the
one,
versatility,
Crystal.
doesn't it?
It does. It really does. Totally different to what I done.
Crystal, thank you for your picture. We love it, and you've got 50 bonus points on us. Janice Watson, a birthday card for Nan.
Delightful Daisy.
Always
How
a winner.
nice. Always nice, isn't it? Yeah. I want to say that birthday as well is a die from the shadow stamp and dies. You know, the ones where you use the 2 ink pads with the stamp and it creates that visual drop shadow. I want to say that's the birthday die from it.
Okay.
I may be wrong.
Janice, we love 50 bonus points on us. And Lisa Ball, take a bow.
Wow.
Wow. This is a wedding card.
Lisa Ball, 316. She just crafted your behind.
That is incredible, though, isn't it? And a lot of people did say with the Day of the Dead collection that you'd be using those for wedding cards, and that is a great example there, using loads of different elements from the collection, actually.
It's also like Bob and Mrs. Bob from Beetlejuice.
I wouldn't know. 50 bonus points, Lisa Ball. Congratulations. And finally, Margaret Frisinia.
Oh, gosh, wow.
Is that a story? Is that a storybook die?
It's like it, isn't it?
Storybook birthday card. That's incredible.
Nice little placement of your Club Inspire badge there.
Ah, yes, I didn't even see that. But then again,
no,
we
that
know.
is a beautiful make, using elements from, of course, the Angel collection.
Absolutely brilliant. All of you, well done. If we showed you or make 50 bonus points for you, you need to contact us again on that email address, ctvprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Must also just say before we go, very happy birthday to our very own Radical Rachel, who is celebrating tomorrow. 21 again, I think. 21, something like that. Maybe 22. And thank you to you all for watching. Craig, thank you for a fantastic week. It's been a busy week. We've got through a lot, but we're finally there. What are your plans then next week?
Yeah, it has been a really good week. Yeah, I won't lie though, I am looking forward to a couple of days rest, that's for sure. Although Sunday night I will be hitting the road because I will be on Hobbymaker on Monday and Thursday. So check out my shows Monday and Thursday. You'll find them across on social. So yes, when you're not watching Crafters TV with the Craft Your Stash, you can be watching myself with demonstrations on Hobbymaker.
Blooming marvellous, that. Yes, and I, of course, will be back next week. Lily's going to be here for some shows. We've got the fish back as well. And, well, towards the end of next week, I'm not going to say too much, but you can imagine that we are going to be starting to warm up for the thing which is happening the week after. Might be a face that you've not seen for a while turning up on Crafters TV, but I shall say no more. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for watching this week. Thank you for watching tonight. Thank you to all the team today as well. Massive thank you to Jan on the socials. Thank you to Craig. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to Tracy. Thank you to Jamie. Thank you to Nicola. Thank you to you. Thank you. Have a brilliant rest of your Friday, everybody, whatever you're doing, and have a fantastic weekend. World Card Making Day tomorrow, isn't it, as well? So if you're making cards tomorrow, have a great time. Post them on the socials so that we can see them. But whatever you're doing, have a brilliant weekend. And from me and Craig, for now...
Ta-da!